Brothers, welcome again. Today I have a special short for you about the heavy bolt rifle. Since the latest patch 7.1 and 7.0, the heavy bolt rifle has got some buffs. The plasma incinerator on the tactical has been a bit nerfed, so I do like playing my heavy bolt rifle a lot, and I do believe it's the new primary build on my tactical running with the heavy bolt rifle. So let's get to it. First of all, since the patch 7.0, the heavy bolt rifle is both playable on the tactical class as on the heavy class. But the heavy class has some other weapons which really outgun, I do believe, the heavy bolt rifle. Those are the Multi-Melta, of course, the heavy plasma incinerator and the heavy bolter. It is playable on the heavy class, but it's a bit underpowered, so I'm always choosing the other three weapons on my heavy class. I do have 3 builds on my heavy. I'm missing one here, the plasma. It's right over there. Why I'm not playing the heavy bolt rifle is because the perks on the heavy class do not synchronize really well with the heavy bolt rifle. Lots of perks are based on specific weapons on the heavy class, such as overheating, which is of course for the plasma gun, and the heavy bolter. You have the multi-kill for the Multi-Melta, and a lot of perks are going with the iron halo, which do not up the damage for your heavy bolt rifle. So that's why I'm not playing heavy bolt rifle on my heavy class. Now, let's get back to the real work. My tactical, I'm running the heavy bolt rifle most of the time. Like I said, the perks on the tactical are way more suitable for the heavy bolt rifle because lots of them do synchronize and they all add up to your damage. The first we start with is balanced distribution, so that's the first 10% increase for our heavy bolt rifle. Then we got Relentless Persuit. After gun strike, our damage is increased 25%, so that makes 35% extra damage. For unlimited ammo, we're always taking the Emperor's Vengeance. That's a no-brainer. I'm always taking Emperor's Vengeance so we can spam our gun. Then our team perk is Alligned Aim. That's an extra 15% damage increase. So that makes already 15 plus 25, we're going 40, plus 10, 50% extra damage. We're getting to the all-spec scan, some longer duration with priority targeting. Of course, bellow focus, always take that for extra free all-spec scans after a parry or block. And then the concentrated fire, 120% damage increase. So that's a big one. Of course, it's really situational, only when the all-spec scan is triggered. It also counts for bellow focus, so all enemies triggered with bellow focus or all-spec scans are getting that 120% extra damage. And as a signature move, I'm taking Radiating Impact because it triggers a lot more than the Marked for Death, only 120 seconds, and this one always triggers, especially when you're in a crowd, really delivers some good damage. But this perk, of course, does not match with your heavy bolt rifle. It's for the melee finishers. So we got some high damage increases, and for the prestige perks we are having Acuity. So that's another 15% on headshots. So with this build we are going 10%, 25 makes 35%, 15 we're going 50%, plus 120 we're going to 170%, and with the Acuity we are up to 185% extra damage on the heavy bolt rifle when all of the perks are triggered. So that's a big increase on the heavy bolt rifle. Then for the heavy bolt rifle itself, for the versions I'm always picking, and I would suggest you do the same, to pick the Galatimer Crusade. It's in the upper left corner. Why? It has a higher magazine capacity, bigger ammo reserve, but the most important, it has a higher accuracy, 6+, which the other guns are lacking, as you can see. You need the accuracy. It saves ammo, so the higher ammo count on the Ophidian Liberation, you're losing the extra ammo count because you will be missing a lot more rounds. So it has a higher ammo count than the other two, and the accuracy is really important. It does add up with one of the perks for the heavy bolt rifle, so this makes you, well, almost like a sniper. So let's get to it. For the perks, there's, I think, only one way to perk this weapon, and it's like this. We're starting in the upper row with some extra headshot damage and some extra headshot damage when we're on low health. The lower row has some higher magazine and some ammo restoration when we're on low health. This perk is really useless because we have Emperor's Vengeance. That's already unlimited ammo, so this perk is a no-go. So we're going for the extra headshot damage, a faster reload speed, 10%, I'll take it. The cleaving fire, there are two of them, one here, and I do believe one, where is it? One there. Shooting at enemies who are blocking, never do that. It's a waste of ammo, it's a waste of time. Even if you have these two perks up and running, you're doing only half the damage you could. It's a waste of ammo, it's a waste of time. Cleaving fire is a no-go. Then the most important perks on the heavy bolt rifle are the extra headshot damage again, so that makes 20%, and the most beautiful one is the tactical precision, an increase of 20% headshot damage. So make sure we are going for the head. It really increases your damage. A cool perk, also new in patch 7.0, recoupment. We can headshot kill a enemy Majoris to regain one armor segment every 50 seconds, so that's cool. If they are over quite a distance and you can't finish them with a melee animation, you can kill them on distance. Some medpack, our heavy bolt rifle is our mobile medpack. If necessary, when you're really low in health and there are no medpacks inside, we can heal by killing 7 enemies in rapid succession, so that's cool. Always keep our health at a minimum of 30%. And for the relics, we are going extra penetration, so we don't have to pick the perk in the perk tree for extra penetration. We already have it here. Some increase of magazine, 50%, so the magazine capacity goes up to 64, so you can really put out some heavy damage over a longer time. The Devine Might, extra 10%, and the most important perk, which synchronizes with the higher accuracy of this weapon, is the honed precision, an extra 50% accuracy bonus without aiming. So alongside with the accuracy and the honed precision, you can kill enemies without aiming over distance to 10 to 12 meters. So that makes this weapon really versatile, and you are being mobile because you don't have to aim down the sights all the time. You can keep running, you can keep walking while firing. This makes the weapon really mobile. So this is how you should build your heavy bolt rifle. Like I said, the remote threat of the cleaving fire is a no-go. Also, you have two perks, the remote threat, one over here and one over there. That's an additional 40% damage over 25 meters, but these two perks are not really usable. Most of your time, most of your battles are close combat. You're getting swarmed, then this is a perk you can't control. You are losing those perks, you are losing that damage of 40%. So just like the the cleaving fire, you can leave the remote threat. It's not as usable, and you are not the sniper of your team. That's somebody else. There's a separate class, the sniper class. So keep the damage always up. These perks are always up and running for your heavy bolt rifle and really ups the damage. So we had a 185% damage increase of the perk tree. With this setup, that goes up to 10% headshot, additional 25% on low health, so that makes 35%, 45%, 65% extra headshot damage, so that really goes up. And with this one is 75% extra damage on low health with the heavy bolt rifle if you connect those headshots. Those are big numbers, brother, and I really like it. To finish it off, you make sure to trigger the Relentless Persuit. You are running a chainsword with a fencing option because you want to trigger those gun strikes to get that 25% extra damage. Let's get into battle and show you how this gun rolls on an absolute threat level.
Lieutenant Titus predicts. Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that.
Okay, here we go, brothers. So we are on the heavy bolt rifle. We need to remember to make those headshots, trigger those gun strikes, and we can shoot without aiming, just like that, because of the higher accuracy and the honed precision on this gun. And you don't have to aim all the time down the sides. Saves you time and keeps you mobile. Just like this, we can shoot them from this distance. It's easy. Also, when you're not zoomed in, we are keeping a bigger view of our surroundings. See what's happening. Getting our ammo back on the Emperor's Vengeance, just like that. Keeping our team members happy with their execution, or maybe not. That's a problem. Gun strike, full, and there we go. Extra damage, each gun strike, 5 seconds damage increase. And with our all-spec scan it's really easy, just like that. There we go, melting the big guys. No problemo. Keep in mind, finishing off Major's enemies with headshots for your restoration to gain 1 extra armor segment doesn't trigger the Emperor's Vengeance perk to regain 1 magazine.
Equipment marked.
And we are getting our extra damage again, 25%. There we go. We have flying ball sacks.
Brothers in arms need our help. Let us hurry. Thanks. Ready to
Is it
scan.
bugged? What the hell? And yes, you can gun strike floating ball sacks. Just like that. The timing is a bit difficult. And getting our armor back. Oh brothers, we have found our seed today. Yes, yes, yes. Our precious seed. Let's bring it to your mom.
Relic over here.
Can have the kill. Let him have his fun. Ooh, nice. I do love those new finishers. Getting those headshots in. And you're melting those Xenos, brother.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
So as you can see, the Acuity is also training all those headshots, another extra 50% damage. He can have his fun.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
And with the 64 round magazine, you can keep firing and putting out some big damage.
Rearming. Scanning.
To just ask for a all-spec scan, so many enemies together. There we go.
Changing magazine. Pathetic tyranny abomination. Commander Felicity.
This is one well-trained marine shooting with high precision while falling down a ramp. No problem.
You may attend me when next I visit the recruiting.
I would be honored.
Practice temperance until then. It is a place of quiet. This soil shall bear the corpse of a hive tyrant, Lord.
The Minotaur does not store explosives to Codex Aslanti standards.
Look at that. The hone position with the higher accuracy, we are just keeping all the little guns at bay. No problem.
All specs tag the burrowing tyranny. Prime explosives.
That's a triple event. I don't think so, brothers. Show me your face. Just like a walk in the park.
Ammunition cache here. Resupply.
Charges wired.
Bless this desert.
Well, look at this, a great team. While we were fighting 3 Ravenous, my team already placed all 4 charges.
Join the Imperial Guard.
The Emperor approves.
And lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
Activating all states advanced. Picking up extra rounds. Reloading.
So at this point the extra penetration perk on the heavy bolt rifle comes really in handy. With all the little guns stacking up, you can kill 4, maybe 5 in a row with the extra penetration perk.
Hive tyrant. Once we kill it, the relay will be secure.
That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big.
Let's get the medpack since we are carrying the gene seed.
Our plan requires it.
We need to help to level our brothers.
Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position
Always
until
praise
the
your
Tyrant
Emperor.
command unit is executed.
Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support.
Incoming!
Ready up, 8th! Show the Emperor's angels what we are. Left flank! Xenos on the roof!
The vermin have clambered upon the roof.
This is like the Matrix Revolutions, keeping all the sentinels at bay.
The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it.
Swap to close quarters war gear.
Look at that.
You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
If they move as one, so shall we.
Well, he's having fun over there.
Keep your eyes peeled. The Xenos leader beast will be in visual range shortly.
There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, brother. I will skip this video now to the Hive Tyrant. The end battle, the boss fight. If you like to see the damage output of the heavy bolt rifle on the Hive Tyrant, keep watching. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time and keep fighting for the Emperor, brother.
Detonation complete.
Not to wait. We have given the infernal seed once more. For the Emperor!
Okay, brother, thanks for keep watching. We are fighting the Hive Tyrant with the heavy bolt rifle. Always make sure to connect those headshots. Like it. Oh, bad timing. Let's fix that. And there he goes. Some good damage. I do hope you like my build, brother. If you have other suggestions or other tips, leave them in the comments as always. I'm happy to read them and to try them out. Of course, you can also try out my build, and if you like it, let me know. Let's take a look at our stats. Nice. And there we go. High damage dealer, most kills. A good solid round on absolute threat level, decapitation. I hope you like my suggestions on the heavy bolt rifle and my build to get some high damage output and consistent damage output with the high magazine capacity on the heavy bolt rifle. Thanks for watching, brother, and see you next time.